Welcome everybody to Adventures at Any Age. This is a YouTube channel for people who enjoy outdoor adventure, regardless of their age. My name is Jerry and I'm the senior camper, the 85-year-old who realized he was letting himself settle for a less adventurous life until I decided not to. That's when I converted my minivan into a camper, and when I got back wholeheartedly into a life with more camping and a lot more adventure. Today we're going to visit a popular Minnesota State Park campground that's recently taken a major step toward making their facilities accessible to handicapped and limited mobility campers. Heading for the William O'Brien Campground near Stillwater, Minnesota. It's in a state park. It's on the St. Croix River. I expect to do some kayaking and some hiking while I'm there. This campground is well known for its easy kayak and canoe access to the historic St. Croix River and the lush backwaters sloughs that join it. But less well known is the amazing job they only recently completed, upgrading the beautifully landscaped park adjoining the campground in order to make it more accessible to compromised visitors and campers. As soon as I got my camp set up, I hiked over to the day-use park to see what made it handicap friendly. I was impressed. Right away, I could see it featured some paved and plenty of broad crushed rock hiking trails, some of them bordering the river and encircling the large camping area. Close to the parking lot and a small adjoining lake was the area where you could find most of the new construction, clearly built with limited mobility visitors in mind. Next to the nicest restrooms I've ever seen at a public park, there were wheelchair-accessible picnic tables and even a beach with wheelchair access right down to the water's edge. Nearby, there was a brand new fishing pier with some low railings and rod holders designed for wheelchair fishermen. Not far from the pier was an amazing kayak boarding dock that solved the access problem of getting into and out of a tippy kayak when it's in the water, which is, I should add, a challenging task for any of us. Overall, the ADA features of this park were a complement to, and in no way took away from, its appeal as a launching point for more physically challenging adventure. And a moderately challenging adventure was what I had in mind for the next day. This would be the first time for me to take my inflatable kayak out on a river, and I would be going by myself. Because it takes a lot of pumping to get this kayak up to the recommended pounds per square inch, the inflation step was a pretty good workout for this 85-year-old. Luckily, the kayak's light weight made launching and getting underway an offsetting advantage. The protected park landing also made for an easy beginning to my planned 2-hour trip. The St. Croix is not a difficult river, but it does have a moderate current, and its rocky banks don't always provide an easy place to get in or out of either a canoe or kayak. The backwaters, though, are a different matter, and they offer a very pleasant escape from the mainstream, both figuratively and literally. Slowing down to match the backwater tempo eases you into a different zone. Paddling slowly or drifting along, watching the occasional water bug, dragonfly, or red-winged blackbird is a mental reset into the relaxing character of the natural world. And it's not long before the stress of everyday routine gracefully recedes into the background, at least for a while. Back at the campground, a quick shower, a campfire dinner, and settling in early set me up for hiking and some photography the next morning. By midday, I was done hiking, had broken camp, and was on my way home, restored by the memorable kayak trip. 2 great nights at a campsite in the woods, and inspired by the O'Brien State Park's work to help bring outdoor adventure to a sometimes overlooked but very deserving population. So good on you, Minnesota State Parks. I'll be back.